Hey guys, welcome to Rotting Flesh Movie Reviews. It's your host once again, Billy Pop, back for like the 10th time. Well, it's the first episode of the new year, I guess. Maybe not, actually. Maybe Chopping Mall was. Anyway, uh, doesn't matter. Anyways, we got a new episode finally. And this is like two in a row, sorta. So this is like pretty good, unless I forget to upload this, which happens sometimes. And I got a third one planned out, but that'll be kind of a different show. It won't be Rotting Flesh movie review. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Today we're finally taking a look at Slaughter High. This one, yes indeed. And man, it's taken me a long time to get through this pack, and I haven't even watched all the movies on it yet. But anyway, nonetheless, we're doing Slaughter High. Now, Slaughter High is a very interesting slasher movie. This was surprising. This is the unrated version too, so I was happy to have that. Now, guys, Slaughter High is about a nerdy kid. I forget his name. I think it's Marty. And a bunch of kids are picking on him, right? And during their prank, he ends up getting set on fire and covered in sulfuric acid or something like that. And it's one of those movies, it skips ahead years later. Everybody at that school has now, like, gotten jobs and stuff. And they all go back to the abandoned high school because they're all invited. They all get an invite for a party at their old high school on April 1st, which is the day Marty died. So it's, of course, he's going to kill them all, right? And the whole time we know it's him. I mean, there's no question about it. But, is the movie good? Well, I will say certain things. One of the few things that bothered me about this movie was the girls' locker room has windows on it, right? What kind of school would allow that? Like, there are windows literally, like, I'm short, but I could see through that fucking thing, you know what I mean? Okay, so, anyway, that was just a little gripe. I had to get that out of my system. Now, when it comes to the direction in this, it's fairly basic, but the writing is fairly basic. Okay, but this doesn't hurt the movie at all. You're seeing everything coming. You know what's going to happen. It kind of reminded me of the Toxic Avenger meets, like, Sleepaway Camp meets something else, like, something good. I don't know. But anyway, so I want to move on to the kills in this movie are fucking awesome. They took the initiative to care about what they were doing with the kills, and they make the movie because they're so different, because Marty is a chemistry geek in the movie, so therefore they made it so he used chemicals and things, science, to kill people, for the most part. And I thought that was great. Yeah, there was a couple throwaway kills, but the good ones were really good. So, that being said, my cat wants outside. You can't go outside right now, Poof. Okay. Shut up, Poof. I'm doing a review. Stop it! This is Poof. Can you see her? Where is she? It's hard to... Like, yeah. Yeah, you can see her. Yeah, you're an idiot. Yeah, anyway. So, that was a commercial for my cat. Where was I here? The acting and the characters and all that. The acting was cheesy 80s, but I love that shit, you know. Characters were actually, oddly enough, even though you knew they deserved what they were getting, in a weird way, you kind of liked them. Like, my favorite being the Joker, who was he was like the biggest asshole of the group. His name's not the Joker, but he's the one who pretty much kills Marty. So yeah. Needless to say, good characters. Dialogue-wise, it was just as terrible as you'd expect. The music for this movie, it kind of played on Friday the 13th. It also had that 80s, kind of new wave sound to it. So Like at the beginning, there was like the rock song. It was kind of shitty, but for the most part, the music didn't really stand out for me too much. It was the effects. You know, the effects were awesome. The effects are the reason to watch it, and I honestly was surprised. I was very surprised by this. So, out of this movie pack, because I'm only reviewing 5 of the movies, because the rest are sequels, uh, at the moment anyway. Honestly, I would say 2 out of the 5 were, or 2 out of the 4 that I've watched on here were good. So we've got a 50-50 deal here. And I know I'll like at least one of these sequels. So once we get around to those, once I do the first ones first, you know, the next one I'm doing is Class of 1999. And I'm not really... It's one of those sci-fi ones. I'm probably not going to like it. It doesn't even look like it's a horror movie, but whatever. Give it a chance, you know. Gotta have to. It's part of the pack. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. It was very nice to do a review again, and I hope to do more of them in the future. See you guys.
That Midget Production.